Our 2008 Honda Odyssey transforms in about an hour from seating 8 to traveling 4, but only camping 3 unless someone sleeps in the front seat. As you can see, we've removed the captain's chair behind the passenger seat and replaced it with our kitchen cabinet. And on the back of the cabinet we have pockets. The seat cushion comes off the stock jump seat to reveal a storage space which we line with a box and a trash bag, and that becomes our emergency toilet, which has been used several times by my daughter. Welcome to the back porch. The sofa bed features 6-inch no-sew memory foam cushions on a hinged platform front and rear for easy access to storage underneath. This is my 4th minivan in 30 years, and previously I had the slide-out drawers in the rear, but that presented several problems. First of all, I had to make my bed platform higher, so I couldn't sit up on my bed inside the van. Secondly, when parked parallel or at an amusement park, the back hatch is often blocked by the car behind you. So, a favorite tactic of mine is if you have to go to an amusement park, come back to the car for lunch. Prepare a meal, soak up some air, maybe even take a nap, and then go out again refreshed. But it's difficult to do if you can't prepare your meal. Another problem was rest areas. You pull into a rest area, you want to prepare a meal, you slide out your drawers, and every car driving by, every person walking to the bathroom sees your kitchen sticking out the rear of your vehicle. You didn't want to say, "Get off my lawn," but we have no expectation of privacy in a public parking. By clamping a double mosquito net to the rear of the roof rails, it creates a screen room when I pop the back hatch. I've left this open several times during the rain, with very little moisture getting into the fan. Our compressor fridge, an Alpicool C20, fits nicely between the 2 front seats, although it does need to be slid full forward so that the vents are exposed and it won't overheat. It's a small unit, but because we're experienced campers, it's enough for my family of 3 for a week of camping. It's powered by a 105 amp hour AGM deep cycle battery from Sam's Club, which also powers our fans at night and our charging station. The stock subfloor storage in the Honda minivan behind the first row will hold 2 or 3 of these batteries. During the day, I use an Anker 21-watt folding solar panel built for charging iPads and iPhones and other smartphones. It has 2 ports, and one of them, I have a 12-volt adapter that runs the dual fans during the day off of solar. My electric camp kitchen is the part of the build which I get the most questions about, so I'll try to be thorough. It's built on a $35 Habitat for Humanity Restore kitchen cabinet that's cut to 20 inches in depth to leave room for a 75-inch sofa bed when it's pulled out. And I don't worry about weight. This is an 8-passenger van, and I've never been able to get enough furniture, people, and equipment in it to overload it. So we start at the top. This is a $50 microwave from Walmart. Paper towel holder. This is an aroma hot plate, also from Walmart, about $16. Both of those run directly off of the alternator via a modified sine wave inverter that I've had for about 5 years. And they work great on anything that doesn't have a charger, I've found. I've run power tools from the inverter, and I've run my refrigerator when the power goes off at home, and of course these 2 appliances with no problem. The pull-out drawer allows us to fry things without being inside the van, which is nice. We just did that on Interstate 95 when we went to a subtropical island for a week last week. And so beneath the stove is the dry sink. Now we fill this with a 7-gallon Aquitainer water jug that has a 12-volt pump, and we just remove it from the tabletop base when we want to dump it. Okay, this is great when it's not raining. You can stand outside at a rest area, or you can be parallel parked and still access the kitchen. What about when it rains? Well, that's when we do this. We unlock it from the floor and put the kitchen into the space behind the passenger seat, moved full forward. And now you can see more clearly we have the power strip and a 1500 watt inverter, and this is the DC to DC charger. What you can't see is the tucked back in behind is the circuit breaker. Now if it's raining, the passenger sits back here at the rest area, parallel parked or wherever they happen to be, and they can still access all the parts. Although we don't cook inside here on the frying pan, we can still use the microwave. Now we don't leave the microwave up here when we're driving because it obscures the view out of this side window. But we do set it down beside the kitchen, and we can microwave things like potatoes and microwave meals in transit, which is really nice. Here we are in bed mode. You can see the second row captain's chair has been removed and sat behind the driver's seat, moved full forward. The sofa bed has been extended, and the extension rests upon the stock jump seat / side table, and then a hammock is hung between the front driver grab handle and the rear passenger side grab handle. And when there's 3 sleeping in the minivan, the adults usually sleep with their heads facing to the rear of the van.